Hello viewers, welcome back to Saga Network Discovery in Education with me, Justice E.M.Tejan. Members say we don't dey go school to school, place to place, they talk to different people and for bring to you exactly what's in the happen inside the schools and they and what's in now the issues and where they take place inside the book learning business now the country. Members say today again we dey na the United Methodist Secondary School for Girls. Also, we get for continue for talk to school picking and also teachers and for tell we exactly what's in the happen inside the school. Stay along with me as we discover. Welcome to Sierranetworkdiscoveries Discovering Education. Can you please tell us your name?
My name is Kamise Jalo.
Okay, so Ms. Jala, how long have you been in the school?
3 years.
So tell us, which class are you in?
I'm in 3A.
3A. I mean like JSS 3A?
Yes.
Alright. So can you tell us exactly something about this school?
Well, the school is very nice, but the thing that is affecting us, it is benches, desks that is affecting us. And some teachers, they sell something and market in the school. Some collect monies from our hands.
So you are saying benches, the sitting accommodation is
Yes.
one of the challenge,
Yes.
and also there are particular things happening within the school. You understand, and then teachers are asking money from you. So can you tell us why are these teachers asking you guys for money?
Some we pay for exams. We pay 2,000 for exams,
You mean like class exams or which kind of exams?
class exams.
So they ask you to pay 2,000 for class exams,
Yes.
and if you fail, what will happen?
If you fail, they are going to flog you. They will tell you should try to put on more. You have to be hardworking.
Okay, so what other message would you like to send to the Ministry of Education concerning what you are just saying?
What I want to say to the Ministry of Education to help us with our benches and desks, and with the toilet, the dustbins, and the building, because our school is very small, and some other schools they laugh at our school. They say UMC is like a kitchen, like a house. So that's why we want the government, the Ministry of Education, to help us build our school so that it will become large, so we have access.
Okay, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Welcome to Sierranetwork Discovering Education. Can you please tell viewers your name?
My name is Laura Tubari.
Miss Barry. So we understand that you are the head girl of the school, right?
Yes.
So how long have you been in the school for?
3 years.
So 2 years in this school. What can you share to the public about the school?
I want to share to the public that these 3 years I have been in school, I have been educated more in my English, knowing more things from the school.
Okay, so what can you tell us about the learning system? Is it effective? Are you guys, getting the kind of education you are looking for here?
Yes, we are getting kind of the free education, only that the school is very tight.
The school is tight.
Yes.
Okay, so what other areas do you think is affecting you as girls in the school?
Like the assembly areas.
Okay, so the assembly areas too small for you guys. All right. So how about the free quality education? Are you girls enjoying that?
Yes, sir. We are enjoying it very well, very much.
Okay. So what message would you like to give out to the Ministry of Education as the head girl of the school?
I want to tell the Minister of Education if they will be able to prevent and protect the school, to add the school's building, give us bench and tables, because the school is very tight. That's all, because the education is very good in this school.
All right. Thank you for talking to us.
Okay, sir.
Hello. Welcome to Sierranetwork Discovering Education. Can you please say your name?
I'm Nata Bangwa.
Aminata Bangora. Tell us how long you have been in the school for.
3 years since Form 1.
So presently, what class are you in?
JSS 3A.
JSS 3A. Right. So it means you are waiting student to face the BK exams, right?
Yes.
So how have you guys prepared for the exam?
Oh, as for me, I've just studied very hard, and I take remedial class. Then when I go home, I have my brother that take me another class again to recover what we do in school, so to understand more.
So do you think or would you say the kind of teaching you guys are having here will help you face the public exam, right?
Yes, because the teachers are teaching us very well. They do the great thing to give us the knowledge that's when you go for the exam, you can do very extremely well. So they can try very well for us.
So we understand that you are a prefect. Are you a prefect?
Yes, sir.
So as a prefect of this school, what do you think is one of the major challenge affecting your colleagues in the school, including you?
Like for us, we are straining for desks, the toilet facilities. Then the school is very small. When we are making devotion, the place is not enough for us. If they can help us to make the school larger.
Okay, so as a prefect, do you have any other message that you would like to send out there to the public or to the Ministry of Education?
Let the Ministry of Education help us for the desks, then for the toilet facilities, to the school to develop the school more and more.
Okay, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you too.
Welcome to Sierranetworkdiscoveries in Education. Can you please tell us your name, sir?
My name is Suleiman Abubakar Sharif, Mr. Sharif commonly known. I've been teaching in this school from 2007 to date. So that is it. If you could ask me for my name, that's my name.
Okay, so Mr. Sharif, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Sharif, from 2007 to now in this school, what do you think has changed in this school?
Well, a lot has been changed in the school because since I came, I met a lot of my colleagues. Some of them have died. That is a change. And then some of them have left the classrooms because of one reason or the other. And that one too is another change. And then there are so many other changes because those who have left, they left not only themselves, but they left with a gap behind. Those gaps must be filled, but up to now, only very few teachers come, especially those that are coming from the colleges, to step in some subject areas that are lacking in the school. So that one too is a challenge for the school that we are really undergoing pressure. From 2007, like I told you, 2007 I've been teaching here. I used to teach 3 subjects. That is French, indigenous languages, Mende, and then language art. But now I've limited myself to 2. And the school is working on a 2 shift. So from 2007 to date, I've been working on these 2 shifts because there is only one French teacher at the moment. Formerly, we used to have 2 French teachers and then one from the colleges that will come to assist us. But these people have gone. Then the man who was here, the man that I met here, died even shortly after I came, right? So I'm alone left for the French area. And then for the language, that one too, we have problem in the language art, which is one of the core subjects that is very much necessary in the schools, right? That one too is lacking. We don't have the manpower for the language area. So the girls are suffering, and even us, the teachers, who sometimes see reason to help the girls, we suffer as well. Then coming to even the reason why teachers are leaving is simply because of the salary, because every man is working for a greener pasture. He's looking for a greener pasture, and every man is looking for money. So some of these teachers left because of they are underpaid, according to some news that they come around. And sometimes nobody needs to tell you, because even the salary for the teachers are not commensurate to the prices of commodities in the market. Because every day prices are flaring up and the salary still remains the same. And we have been talking since 2008, we have been talking about free quality education. And if this education must be free and be qualified, then the teachers will have to do that. The teachers will work in team with the ministry and the government to make the education free and then be qualified. But if the teachers are not being treated the way they are expecting, because Before this time now, they have been talking about teachers, that they are going to do something. There are packages for teachers, but yet still we have not seen these packages. Some of us, when I came 2007, I was just working without any salary because I was not paid by then. I worked for 8 good years without salary. That one, we are able to endure that one. But if they have come again for this particular term telling us about free quality education, then the teacher be mentioned in the packages that they have set for the school. They have to really see to the teacher's own point of view, right? So the education will be very much qualified, and then whatever thing they want to do to the teacher, they can do. But yes, still, these salaries are, and our forefathers have been expecting this money. They have all died without even the packages. So you see, so these are all things that pains us. Like for us, me in particular, standing before you, sometimes some of us, all of us have families here and abroad, right? I'm saying in the provinces, and most of them, they are dependent, right? So if these things are being said, but and they are hearing over news, but it is not felt from us. Sometimes we are unable to even send the meager salary that comes to hand with the number of dependents that we have. You will not take the little one that you have to send to people in the provinces.
So, sir, so highlighting all of these, concerns, from the part of students and to your own part as teachers.
Yes.
So how is this like affecting the learning system of the school?
It will affect the learning system so much. Like I told you, it affects the learning system since our friends have left because of this reason. That is one way that it can affect the learning system, right? And those of us that are still enduring, there will come a day we too will have to give up and say, no, there is no greener pasture in the classrooms, so we go. So you can see the teachers' attrition is very higher than the teachers' retention in the schools, right? Because if the packages that they have been telling, if people have been seeing it and teachers have been seeing it, there are so many people that have gone, they will come back. But yes, still, they are not coming. And even some of us that are enduring, we want to go. But there's no way, because there's no other way that we can say this and that. Even though if we have, but you have to go through all this before you get there. So that is the thing.
Okay, so now we have spoken to some students, you understand, and they have made critical concerns. One, which is the lack of benches, in the classes, and also, the space, in the school. And then one major area also they point out is like so business people, within the school, are taking, encroaching the space which maybe they should be using. So looking to all that, how or what measures are you guys taking, as teachers or the administration of the school to see that these things are being taken care of?
Well, talking on that point, I am standing here as a non-entity. I'm not one of the authorities, so I cannot delve into that one much. The only thing I know, the pupils are suffering because of lack of furniture, right? That's all I know. Then sometimes we suffer because if even we tend to ask the authorities, they tell us about the subsidies, the late coming of subsidies and this and that. And they are right. They are right to say so, because if subsidies are coming in time, they will be able to make certain things, or sitting accommodation will be available for the children. But since they are talking about since they have been talking about free quality education, certain rights have been taken from the authorities, that you don't ask children for money, for anything. So they go some extra mile on their own to see certain things done, right? My school is really doing well. Before I came here, this school made a name national-wise, right? So the school has been accredited to SSS, but because of lack of space, we have still not reached to that point yet.
Okay, sir, so to crown it all, what message would you like to send to the Ministry of Education?
Well, the first message is to see that teachers have been they have taken teachers' problems into consideration the highest if they want to really score the goal of free quality education. That is one thing I will send to them. And even now we are standing on the fire. We want to leave the classrooms simply because the packages they have been telling us about, we have not seen it, we have not felt it, and still things are going up and the salaries remain the same. That is one thing. Then two, they have given much right to the school-going children. Now you can see a school-going child, when the teacher is teaching in the classroom, they don't have any focus. They will be playing with their phones because rights have been given to them, but they did not give them responsibilities. So all these things, and they say there is no cane. So, and these are African children. If you don't take the rod, according to the Bible, the rod is don't spare it, so spoil your child. These children, in time to come, after they have left, the authorities have left, the children who are coming as future leaders will not have anybody to even say, don't do this, don't do that, right? So these are some of the messages, and we want them to be visiting the schools to see how really the schools are trying to cope, right? The teachers, the pupils, how are they coping in the school? These are some of the messages that we want to send to them. Let them see to us. If they don't see to us, many are ready to go.
Thank you very much.
Very much. Thank you.
Well, that's now people's and the United Methodist Secondary School for girls. We don't highlight exactly what's not the issues and way they affect them inside the school, and also inside they call on the Ministry of Education for look into. Also, we're able to talk to a senior teacher at the school who himself able to highlight the constraints and the challenges where the school don't face ever since the teaching at the school here for. Well, me, we bring you the program, me and Justice E.M.Tejan. I want to say beaucoup thank you to my executive producer, Dr. Aissatou Kakejalo, and also to my cameraman, Abbas Askar Sharif. So, we meet again to another edition of Discovery in Education. I want to say peace.